Hello, this is Group 2 for Sprint 2, Design for Understanding, and our group decided to make a React web app for showing the growing cost of living in Atlanta. This is our landing page, and if you scroll down, you would see our analytical charts right off the bat. These analytical charts are all created in charts.js library, and our analytical charts are primarily focused on presenting data in a clear, concise, and objective manner. They prioritize factual information over narrative or emotional appeal. Due to this, the analytical charts are naturally more objective, concrete, and less of a subject to subjectivity. However, they do lack context and engagement, which may make it difficult for the audience to relate to and be empathetic towards. Here are our charts. It's a combination of line charts and bar charts to show different aspects for the growing cost of living in Atlanta. So for our persuasive storytelling, if you click on experience firsthand, it will lead you to a second page. This is our dating simulation app in which it aims to engage and persuade the audience to utilize a more persuasive storytelling technique. Unlike analytical charts, this approach delivers anecdotes and subjective experiences to give the audience a more of an empathetic context. While it is a much more engaging and relatable than analytical charts, this technique falls short in having an objective outlook of the data, and is arguably an oversimplification of the data compared to our analytical charts. So we decided to, as mentioned before, we decided to make a dating simulation app. If in the introduction you're giving a scenario, so I will just be reading over it I'll just be reading over the first couple slides. Point of view, you are a student at Emory University. You're 23 and a dedicated computer science student who just finished midterms. Today happens to be your boyfriend's birthday, and you shift focus to spending quality time with your boyfriend and making his birthday worthwhile. So if you want to continue, you click the continue button, and it will lead you to the first selection where you are to choose your optional housing between the two, one bedroom in city center or one bedroom outside of center. You can also just select the questions based on the main headers, but ideally we wrote a storyline for the audience to read through. So in this context, it's a crisp Saturday morning. You wake into the soft glow of morning light filtering through your window, feeling a deep sense of gratitude wash over you as you take in your surroundings. The comforting familiarity of your living space reminds you of the stability and security you've worked hard to attain, allowing you to afford the rent for a one bedroom in city center. If you click on that option, you would see a one bedroom in the city center, and if you click on the other option, you would see a one bedroom outside of the center. Since right now I'm living outside of center, I'll be choosing the one bedroom outside of center naturally for now, and continue on. The next set gives me a groceries list, where after a quick morning routine of brushing your teeth and getting ready, you hang up the phone with your boyfriend. The conversation reminds you both how long it's been since your last quality brunch together. You immediately decide to seize the day for a spontaneous light brunch. You open up your refrigerator and realize you need to do some grocery shopping for milk, bread, eggs, water, domestic beer, imported beer. Now, unlike the previous slide, you can select multiple groceries in any combination you want. And as you select these groceries, you will see the receipt on the right change accordingly. You can see that since I added milk, bread, domestic beer, I'll have the price for milk, bread, and domestic beer here, with the total being shown displayed towards the bottom as a normal receipt would. So I will just be adding all this except for the domestic beer and continue on so. And if you ever want to go back to your previous questions, you can press these left arrows and go back to your previous choice. And after a successful brunch, you and your boyfriend decide to go out and have some fun. Your boyfriend shares a couple things on his mind. You want to watch a movie, indoor climbing, watch a movie, and go indoor climbing. Again, according to what you choose, you're given multiple images to show the choice that you'd be making. And after a continuation of these experiences, towards the end, you are given a bar chart of all your expenses, which compares the user expenses, the expenses you chose versus the average expenses of how much you would usually spend, how much is spent on these activities on average. And you're also given the total expenses for each category individually. And these charts are more interactive, in which when you hover over the bar charts, you can see the exact data points. And that sums up our demo for Sprint 2. Thank you.